Peter Obi acted like a smart politician by pulling out of the PDP primary election early. Babajide Otitoju. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news update. Please click on the notification bell. The Nigerian journalist Babajide Otitoju has revealed how Peter Obi's presidential ambitions for 2023 could have been cancelled if he had not withdrawn from the People Democratic Party primary election early. Speaking on how TVC News, Babajide analyzed how the Electoral Act would have worked against Peter Obi while discussing the disqualification of Governor Umahi of Imo State from the All Progressive Congress senatorial primary. Addressing the topic, Babajide said, "The law is clear that you cannot participate in two primary elections during the same electoral season." Peter Obi acted like a smart politician. He pulled out shortly before the People Democratic Party primary election was held, which he knew he could not win anyway. This means that he did not participate in that election as he pulled out before the contest began. However, Akpabio and Governor Umahi cannot claim that he pulled out. He continued, they were making speeches right up until the night of the primary election. Some of them decided to step down, but that does not mean that he did not partake in the contest. He participated in the contest and contravened Section 115 of the Electoral Act, which says you are liable to 2 years imprisonment if you fill in nomination forms for two different positions in the same election. They are contesting primaries for the 2023 general election, and the forms for the Senate and presidency were filled in. Governor Umahi and Godswill Akpabio are chieftain of the ruling All Progressive Congress. I want to say, hope you know where this is coming from. It is because I don't know of Godswill Akpabio, but I know of Dave Umahi of Ebonyi State is actually trying to run for a senatorial seat. So they are saying you can't do it. You can't eat your cake and have it, or you can't have a cake and eat it anyone. You cannot have your cake and still eat it. You cannot want to keep your cake and you still want to eat it at the same time. It is not possible. You do one, it's either you eat your cake or you keep it and keep looking at it there. It's going to be looking at you right back. You understand? So what? I don't know about this particular electoral out. Today, this one is a plus for me. That means they said here, according to Jude, we'll find out more about this one within every day, that, you cannot and are not supposed to run for primaries twice. Any primaries at all in the same electoral period. You can always keep your ambition in the shelf, when an election period goes, another one comes, you can continue. So they are saying, those that condemn Peter Obi, then, you should have waited, you should have this one, maybe this one, maybe that time. So they say that time it must have been possible for Peter Obi to pull out, saying that he acted smartly by pulling out of the People Democratic Party right before the primary election. He did not in any way participate in that election, and he rather participated in the Labour Party primary election, which he is now standing as their flag bearer of the presidential position. Okay. Don't say acted smarter, it is just the Lord doing. 90% of Nigeria are obedient and we are marching on. I beg me, gonna leave me alone. You are so naive about religion. What is the meaning of the Lord's doing? Why are you so gullible about the existence of God? There is nothing like God helping anyone. If truly there's Lord, Obi could have remained in any party of his choice and win. I beg, today is not for gods and today is not for atheists and believers, please. Maybe we should shift to one side. We are discussing about Obi, Umahi, and Godswill Akpabio. Okay. Well, at the end of the day, what they're saying is, so this one is enlightenment. I'm happy that at least I learned this one today. So you don't dare pursue two things at the same time. In fact, it is even going to be a distraction. You understand? When you're holding on to two things, and that two things is going to be time consuming, it's going to be resources consuming, uncle, there is no way you're going to be giving two of them the attention it deserves. Let's say, for instance, maybe you want to start building a business. and maybe you are the one who is building it from scratch. Except you're going to be bringing in experts who are going to be building one and you're focusing on one. That is the only way. You understand? But if you're going to be building a business, they'll tell you to start first. Start from one. When you have built one business to a particular extent where that one is now standing, it does not always need your focus. You have put strategic people there who can manage that one for you. You understand? It doesn't always need your round. Then you can now focus on the other one. So they were pursuing two things at the same time, or they were not so sure. On Governor Umahi's case, you know, Umahi, he was actually a People Democratic Party member. You know, he was in the PDP. He won the first election in 2015, and PDP, he ruled for 4 years. And after in 2019, he still ran under PDP. Immediately he won as a governor, still under PDP. He defected to the Progressive for whatever was best known to him. I don't know what he was saying. He was saying he really left basis on, the party, they were not doing this. I'm saying, how will you come out and say the party, they are not doing you well? Somebody give you governorship ticket 2 times. Is it they're not doing you well? You want to contest for the presidency. You have not finished the food. It's just like somebody is cooking a meal for you. They just bring down the meal and cook for you. You never eat that one finish. You understand? You never even tell the person, say, you want another one. Even if maybe the person will say, I just cooked this one for you, finish for you now. Eat this one, you say no. Eat and you say no. You say, okay, this one make it day for you. Say, go find another person who cook them. Even if you get belly, even if you crave. Not to punish somebody. Governor Devuma, he would have concentrated on that his governorship position, finished it well. So that he's going to even have a very beautiful record if people want to talk. They will call a microphone, make noise, say, this governor, he did well for the people of Ebonyi. He said, look at what he did. You understand me? You understand? Instead, he was distracted. He wanted 2 big things at the same time. He wanted the governorship, which is not it's not beans. You wanted it, and you also wanted the presidency. And he almost lost. He almost lost out in the 2 places, if not for I don't even know as they used to do. So he did not. To me, you can't have your cake and eat it. I see it as being greedy. You want one thing and you still want another at the same time. You have to pick one. You have to pick one at the end of the day. And the one where you pick, then go show say, that you really, really know what you want. So come and say you want the presidency and now you want the senatorial. You have to stand one place, Abi. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news to say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of